Hello there, and welcome to today's Daily Dominion, which is pure Renaissance. There's not a lot of capitalism is doing here. So this board is like dominated by Inventor Scepter interaction. Inventor gain a card costing up to 4, but then cards cost less, so it's possible to, if you play a lot of Inventors, to gain multiple provinces. Scepter can replay a card they have in play, which means you just play one Inventor and then several Scepters. It doesn't take plus action, and you do the same thing. There's also a card here named Sculptor, which we've seen many times, very powerful. Gains a card costing up to 4 for this treasure, plus 1 villager. If Inventor lowers the cost of the Scepters by 1 so that they cost 4, you can play a Sculptor gaining a Scepter to hand, and then during your buy phase, you can play the Scepter to replay a Sculptor to gain a Scepter, to play a Sculptor to gain a Scepter, etc. You can empty out. If you have enough plus action, Sculptor can empty itself. You don't need any plus actions to empty the Scepters if you have a Sculptor and an Inventor in play, and then you get, however many villagers. So it's extremely possible for the piles to just fly out here, even potentially before the mega turn actually occurs, but we'll see. So we're kind of targeting those things. We may use the Recruiter some. We will likely use Swashbuckler some. Seer is probably not getting used just because we don't need the plus action aspect, but it would be fine in the absence of other draw. You can also just draw with Lackeys, so... Anyway, I'm going to open Lackey's Inventor with an eye to gaining either like a Recruiter or a Sculptor, and then probably like a Hideout. The AI is opening probably similar. They tend to do that. So we do whiff on the... I guess we could think about a Ducat instead of like another Hideout, but we have to figure out a way to hit 5 once at least. Which is frankly a little bit annoying given that we didn't do it all here on the opening. We could just get a second Inventor by Lackeys. Okay. This next hand is pretty likely to get there. I'm not sure the Ducat's all that good, but... Yeah, is buying gold, which is quite bad. Let's get another Lackeys, and then we'll get a Sculptor. We're probably not at this point going to have time for the Recruiter. Okay. We're not super far from a pile out here. We sort of lack plus actions, but we're not far. Oh. We don't actually want like too many of these. Because we can still do this thing on the next turn that we're going to try to do. There's like a limit to how many of these is useful. Oh. This should be good enough. I don't know what we gain here. I don't think it matters hugely. I mean, this is probably actually a pile out in hand. We can empty everything at this point and we would have enough to, but we can still draw a little bit more. Here we might as well stop. We didn't quite get the super mega turn or anything, but we have enough. I'm just kind of checking everything. We can empty the sculptors. We should have enough buys here. We're gonna be like technically a plus action short of one aspect of it, but that's okay. Very fast game. I don't know if I played it perfectly. I don't know. I'm pretty happy with it. You could argue maybe that the hideout was a bit of a waste of time. I'm pretty happy with it for not having hit 5 on the reshuffle. Getting to turn 9 seems still pretty fast. I think definitely a turn 8 is possible. Maybe a 7. You probably need 5 2s for the 7, but I think it's definitely possible. So anyway, fast game, and the AI didn't get Sculptor. Otherwise, I would have had to worry about if they sculpt. I know they can do some of this stuff, but I don't know if they would like do the full pile outs in all situations. Since they skipped on Sculptor, there was no fear of that. If you're playing this against a human, you can't really play around that kind of like pile outs. You just kind of have to hope you're the one who gets to do it. You know, you can't like fear lowering stuff because it's not really about the amount of cards in the pile. It's about actions and stuff, so which are plentiful. So anyway, it's a very fast game. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch you all tomorrow.